Welcome back to old. Hey, back here. We're at 89,000. Have a ton of buckets. We have enough for 2 more switches. And so we are going to get busy here in leaderboard 31. Grab all of this. As you can see, I've dug out a bit. It's been really helpful. Basically, you got a bunch from the top and then have to clean out the bottom. That's what's been going on. It's been working, and I've been keeping a pretty decent, like 3-5 on the dirt put through every day. My truck empty? Seems it's empty. Well, at least we can roll back to this. Okay. Well, you know what? It's crazy because the truck went all the way to the... Hey, I'm busy here. Did you not see what I was doing? Dang it. Where's the hose at? Okay, it goes. I'll go forward. I'm trying to find this thing. Oh, it's here somewhere. Oh, nope, that's not it. If we crouch down, do we find it? Anywhere? Still cable. Can we pick it up some other way? What do you like? Grab the hose. Oh, there it is. Very good. A little bit of a slowdown, but get through it. I've been playing for quite some time. I did run into the bug where, I don't know if you've had this, but if you do, this is the bug. What happens is all of the music goes off. Now you can keep playing all you want, but at some point, the game will just crash. Like you'll get down to 0 frames per second and nothing happens. Can't save, can't do anything because. So I don't know, some buffer probably fills up. But I noticed, and it's the first time I've noticed, but I noticed that it happened. So 2 messages came up. Well, it should have come up. So I got a message, I don't know, about something out of fuel or whatnot. However that happens. And then the other message should have been that the game saved automatically. But I didn't see the save game automatic, message come up. So I think that because the message was, at least this is my thought, that because the message didn't come up properly, and possibly that because the game, like it didn't save properly. Actually, I think it did. The game itself saved, but something within the game itself, must have triggered it thinking it didn't save, and so it gets stuck in that, because every time you save it, when this game gets saved, you lose some frame rate for a bit. But if it gets stuck in that save game like scenario or like task, then it's very possible that it just craps out because it's fuel is low. Everyone keeps whining about fuel. All right. Oh, we didn't look at the leaderboard, did we? Let's go do that in a second. I get into a, you know me, I get into a dig mode, and that's what I want to do, just dig. And it's going well, so that's always good to see. Let's see what's changed today. So we're at 17th. We will probably make it to 16th. 15th is way big push, probably too much. But I know Spy, he's cool. I don't know if he'll be playing anymore. But in max gold, we're 13th, and we need 4K more. Actually, about 5K more. Let's see. Actually, it's nearly 7K to get to top 10. And I think with the amount of buckets we got, it's a possibility that we'll... What did I say? 7K? It can't be 7K. It's 17K. Sorry. My bad. I don't know where I'm thinking, but I think I got about 7K worth of dirt here at least. Maybe some more. I hope it's more actually. Wait. It's still full of dirt. Empty all the dirt. Dang it. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I wanted to look at the gold map. So what I've been digging out is this area here, and it's given me about, what did it give me? Like 6 or 7K. Now, none of this had a lot of good gold in it. Probably looked like this one here. Yeah, mostly it looked like that. So now I think one of them had maybe half this overburden on it. And I dug it out, obviously, and sent it right to the plant. So I don't know how high of a, gold amount we've got, but these ones in the back, they were all like 3,000 ones with no overburden. So at least these last 2 buckets will be a good amount of gold. I'll see. We'll probably see the midnight hour come by, and we'll see how good I'm doing. Probably be a cleanup at that point, but gosh, you can't really like prevent that kind of dirt from just flying everywhere. And maybe you can, but I don't know how many switches it's gone through. I lost count. So it's going to either, I think it's either 8 or 10 that we'll have as a full amount once we get these last 2 buckets filled up. So it's 8, then it's about 65K or 6.5K gold total. If it's 10 swaps, then it'll be more around 8K around. But because we did do some digging into at least one square that had a bit of overburden on it, it could be less. So I think just overall, I'm going to say somewhere around 7K, which will be good. I can always put 3 to 5K more in today. Like my goal was to get like 10 to 14K today. Thing is, like I've been digging. I guess it depends on what this cleanup comes to be, because I really don't know how many buckets there are there. So, I mean, if this ends up being like a 10K cleanup, which I don't want to like psych myself up for it, be very happy if it is, but yeah, we can get to like about 96,000 with this cleanup. I'll be happy. It has taken some time, but you know, I've got more time today. My wife has taken the daughters out. What's my youngest daughter's birthday, so she's taken them out to do girly things like go get their hair done and get their nails done and things like that. And my wife's good enough to know it's not something I like to do. So the girls like it, you know, my wife included, so they'll go and get that done. And then tomorrow my daughter has a birthday party, which we're paying way too much for. I didn't know we were... wish you would talk to me sometimes about these things. And then paying a lot more than like double than what I wanted to like pay or put into a party. Not that I want to be a cheapskate and all, but we have talked in the past, and with every kid we generally have a budget, and she's like overshot the budget. And maybe this month it wouldn't be a bad thing, but our contract with the power ended, the power company, and we had thought that the time to renew the contract had more days in it than it did. So we went like 2 weeks, or maybe not 2 weeks, about a week, where they were charging us like easily double the amount of money for the electricity we were using. And so now we've got like this, like over $1,000 power bill. You might think that's really lots. I mean, and it is a lot, but the thing is everything in this house runs from electricity, the heat, the water, and then obviously electricity. So heating the house, like if we didn't have that, we would pay probably $300 or $400, $500 to some other company for power, for heat. But because where the house is heated, it's all done with hot water, and the hot water, whatever they are, hot water maker. It's not a maker, but but that thing that makes the hot water that boils hot water boiler, something like that. And we have 2 of them. We need them when it gets really cold. It still isn't enough to keep up, but if it's minus 15, minus 20, it's like it will be cold in this house regardless of how much we put the heat up. But yeah, they all run from electricity rather than like in America. Our water heater was like what was it? It was done with gas, natural gas, and that gave us hot water. And then our heating was done actually with the natural gas as well. So so it's either electric or some other thing. So everything. So it's a really bad thing if like the electricity goes out in our house during the winter. But the only thing that stays good is the freezer, stuff in the freezer. Everything else freezes and is cold and is no fun. And if say the heat was to go out for several days, or not heat the electricity, then to reheat the house, it takes at least 24 hours to get it back up to a comfortable temperature with the way with the radiant heat they use here. So it's not like it comes on and an hour later we're like, oh yay, heat. I mean, we'll feel the heat. Well, actually, no, we wouldn't. It would take probably at least 2 or 3 hours for the water to even warm up, and then we'd start feeling the heat in the radiators around the house. All right, so our switch is switching, which is good. I think they all switched, so we'll go up there and we'll look. See, I will need to get 2 more buckets just so we don't lose any gold in the... Let's go over here now. Do the quick switch. How full is that one? That one's going to be full too. We're going to... Actually, what I want to do is to like... we don't miss it over here. I missed a bucket too, which really irritates me, but I gotta get better at what I do. Okay. Well, Oh, we took it from there, okay. I think I do that almost every time I take it from the third one down, or like the middle one. Let's see, I think... Damn it, every time, dude. Anyway, but I get over it, I get over it. Just like... Is it gonna fill it all the way up? I got a feeling it just might. Yeah, we're looking like it's gonna be full, so... Gonna have to dump out 2 more buckets. Well, this doesn't change the amount of buckets we have for the swap, or for the, like, if we say we got 8 swaps, this doesn't add 2 extra to it. Well, I guess this one can stay over here. That guy didn't like beep. 97, wow, okay. Well, let's swap these out and we'll get back to digging. So that's kind of what I'm good at these days. Plus, if we can dig on to midnight, that'll be great too. Keep the dirt flowing. Get our numbers up high. Stop lollygagging here. Switching. I wish we could like switch, or have a worker that would switch these out all the way down to this. Now that would be pretty, that'd be pretty special, wouldn't it? All right, I think everything's going well. Last bucket, so we can, you know, we'll be fine. 78, let's see, hopefully, and then around at 64, depends on everything, but if things have been going the way they will, then we can kind of expect to switch around 64. And then a big old fat cleanup, which will be nice. I'm just hoping it's bigger than I expect. Like I said, if it's 10K, dude, I'll be really happy. But I will be happy with 7K. Like, it can't be less than 7K, though. Or maybe if it's close, then fine, but... Well, it was pretty tough until I got the second, or actually third block moved away. I was really having trouble. Well, it was just digging slow. Now that I've got the room to move around, I can keep this thing pretty full, but when it's just backing straight up and trying to dump it in, it's a bit of a circus, kind of. And I kept a few times anyway, even though that, you know, just a little bit of a nub on the wall here almost nearly tipped this thing over. There was like at least twice where it did just flip me over on my, you know, onto the side, and then it takes like 5 minutes to work it back up, which I don't know, at this point nowadays I should just reset and move on. This is actually fast, so it's not like a, not exactly a crawl of shame, but fuel tank is empty. Probably on one of the machines that are giving us light. That'd be my guess, and I'd be pretty most probably correct. Getting this nice and flat towards, you know, to the wall there. So when we start digging from the top, it'll be great. And I do have all 3 of the ranks out. Like 2 of them aren't even much, very, like, hardly extended. So we got lots of room to roll back with them. I'm going to do this thing. Well, I don't think we'll actually get time in the leaderboard to go that far back. We'll see. Because it says was like 2 days and 11 hours or something left. So, yeah. So it looks like it, for me, ends after midnight on Sunday. I thought it went on until Monday. So, oh, it's good to know. Glad to see. That's why that timer's very useful. I know exactly when it's going to end. When I got to get all my dirt in by. So I was thinking, if by chance I was close at Sunday, I could always just work, like, start early in the morning. Which actually, is it Monday that go up? No, it's Tuesday. But I would just, like, I could take an hour or two in the morning on Monday, put in some dirt, and then just work later. But yeah. 41. I better take a screen. That's really good. I like it. Cool. That's a good amount. But I can only get there if I don't, like, do a clean out every day. So that's why I'm saying this clean out got to be like 7K or higher. We just got to have some good gold in here. Because then that makes it only about, I probably on average about 5K a day. I don't know if well, the thing is, if I slow down to do more cleanouts and we don't push through as much dirt through, which will actually bring down the amount of gold made every day. So I don't know. There's still some other ways I could probably improve this, but did good, man. I've done good. This is one of the first seasons in a long time that I've seen over 4K digging. Most of the time it hasn't even been close to 2K. So you can see why, like, the competition's been so, like, hard, hard on this one. And so I'm just like, I gotta do something. And I've always wanted to make, be more efficient with the way I dig. So, like, I'm gonna figure out how to be better, and I have. I think, who was it? Might have been Indian Ninja Gaming that kind of, I was watching his streams. If you haven't, go check it out. He's a cool guy. It's a lot of the same content as I do. That's, I even pop into his stream sometime, and we'll actually do a voice chat and hang out, so that's cool. Yeah, he's got a great channel, so if you like my stuff, go check him out. It's Indian Ninja Gaming. Wouldn't be too hard to find. I might even have a link in my description. I can't remember. But yeah. I think he was in one of his streams. He was doing the cleanup the way I'm doing it now. Where you just, like, swap the... Now, originally, I know this came from Split in Two, but I never really caught on to it or tried it because I was just like, I don't know, I don't see how that really could make a difference. I still have to stop and do the cleanup. But the thing is, if you watch, most of the time, dirt is flowing through the system while I'm doing the cleanup. So there's only a small break in between me switching mats and buckets and then getting back to digging. Whereas before it was like every 3 or 4 I'd stop and do a full cleanup. And that takes a lot of time. You know, I wouldn't even clean up the mats, which is another thing. Cleaning up the mats while we're running actually saves me a lot of time, so makes me more efficient. So glad I finally worked that into the way I do things. Now let's keep. What I say, around 64, so we got a couple more, bit more percentages to go. Guess we can just like ram into this wall like that. Oops, guess we gotta be a little higher. Yeah, you know, on the road, the last video I did, let me fix my mic. It keeps launching. No matter how much I tighten the thing, it just won't stay. Well, some days it does, but not every day. But anyway, the road, you know how I stopped and said, oh, these ones actually have 1,000 each in them. I think I'll just take them. So that cleanup was like a good 3K. That was nice. And then I dug out this section here and 2 squares back. So been really busy. Just digging as fast as I can, which you can see. I was digging really fast. So I'm thinking a switch should be coming very, very soon. Which will be our last switch. Actually, we'll see the mats will switch and the bucket. All the buckets will switch. Darn it. Right when it gets stuck on there and I can't make it go up. There it is, right on time. 64. Now there's a few few that switch, so we'll just go until we see probably ST bucket switch. Then we'll know everything's done its switching, and there's nothing more to like. And that generally happens after the second bucket swap. Yeah, so we should see the ST bucket swap. That swap happened probably in about 1 minute or so from now. I mean, I could technically stop and go up there, but we'll just keep up the system the way I've been doing it, so everything is. I get back to digging some more because we still need probably 10K after this one. Very, very, very technically, I could probably put it in today, but I don't want to burn myself out either, because like I'm enjoying the game, still playing, even like, you know, as much as I've been playing it this month. I mean, I am kind of also excited that it's going to end soon. I've got some other games I got to cover and other games I want to get back to. Because, you know, in leaderboard, this game often takes up most all of my time and effort. I have done a few extra videos this time, so that was nice. I'm wondering if Maybe it came through and I didn't notice. Nope, there it is. All right. I think I'll turn these off now. Just so we save the gas. Like I don't want to have to do another fill up so early on. Okay, so 98, we've got the buckets there, so it should be fine. Oh, see, we left that guy there, darn it. Luckily, that doesn't create a problem because of the system that I'm using as a backup. Oops, that's where we grabbed it. Dang it, come on now, work with me here. So, I guess just drop. Well, that didn't work. I wanted to drop it. There we go. Nab this guy, put him over here. Shit, look at that. I did it over here too. Gosh. Like a bit of a nutcase these days. We'll take this bucket and slap it over there. Oh well, like I said, doing it this way builds in a bit of protection, so it's not a loss at all. Just means my mat shows up somewhere else. Oh, even Indian Ninja Gaming was saying that it is the same problem. He forgets to put them back. Right. How do we... Okay, let's just have one. Okay, let's grab some more buckets. Get crack-a-lacking on putting some money in. I mean, it almost looks like we got more buckets than we had in the past. I didn't count the buckets. I just kept buying a bunch of buckets till I'm like, okay, this looks like enough. So who knows where we're at. That's why I said I don't know exactly how much we got here. It's just a guess. But I'm hoping it's more than that. Let's do this. Turn... Oh. Still got one more over there. Come back here. I don't know how we missed this. Just all hanging out there on the floor. I'll go get the other one while we wait. Plus we gotta turn these off so we can use the wave tables. 89, I don't know. That could be more than... Alright. Gotta add this to my trusty calculator. And then we're gonna get crack-a-lacking. Well, let's see, calculator. Got 8916. 3.0. And it's time to start these. Maybe we should get a third one over here. No. We don't wait too long for these. I slap this in over here as well. All right, money, money, money. Oh, okay. Guessing that was a good thing it wasn't all the way full. Seems most of these aren't like all the way full. I don't know. This machine may not be doing its job the right way. Although that one seems to have been full. Oh, we got an empty one here. Out there. Oh my gosh, we forgot one. I better check the third one out then. Well, but we gotta also make sure to put dirt in, or we're gonna lose our totals here. I don't want that. It's gonna, because it's enough to keep up with 2. I don't need 3. Yes, look at that, a third one. So we've been, luckily this thing, like, you know, does the switch at the end and not at the beginning, or like in the middle, or what, like how the others work. Pick another one over here. I don't know, I wouldn't want to do 100 buckets. It's so much work to do here already. It's probably fun to sit here and go through them all. And then I probably would want like 3 or 4 tables to process all of it. There's a whole lot of dirt to be processed. Okay, who needs more? Who needs more? Doesn't even look full. I think I was explaining the bug to you, and I totally got like distracted. But oh no, I think we did go through it. But anyway, basically your game stops. You can't do squats. You have to reset everything. Luckily this game, it saved it just before the crash. We're at 93, so we're doing well. Because there's still quite a few buckets. And good amount of gold still within the tables. Still got time. You can, in the remarks, put in how much you think we're going to get. My bet's on about 7K, but I could be wrong. I want to be wrong, actually. I'd like it to be much more. I mean, already we're about, yeah, look at that. We're about 10K away from actually being on the leaderboard. Or, well, the top 10. I'm on the leaderboard. I'm 13th or something. Well, actually now with this going in, it'll be a lot closer. We should be 12th already. Maybe even 11th. I think we're probably 11th right now. And then we just need 3 or 4K more to get, well, okay, 10K more at this point to get. There are a bunch of buckets here. My gosh. I think I've outdone myself this time. A lot more here than I thought. But like I said, I'm happy for that. That's what I wanted. Need one there. And I even missed a bucket, so that kind of sucks. I'd forgotten. Heck, I took them both out, but only replaced one. So, like, the switch came by and I was aggravated. And my saves just weren't far back enough to save it, so I just like, okay, I gotta eat it. Gotta take the hit. That's probably at least 100 ounces or so of gold. I think they equal about 120, 130 ounces. possibly, so could be more even. All right, I think we're going to totally make the goal I had in mind, which was, I think we're going to easily get over 10K. This will be freaking phenomenal, actually. Quite excited. So now I know there's a lot of buckets here, more than I had in the previous swap or reset. There we are at 97, so we won't break 100K, but we're gonna hit is the 10K clean out, which is extremely awesome. There they go, rolling away. A life savings in a bucket. And that is it. Well, we're at 98K, so I'd say we hit the 10K mark. Oh no, we need 99, so we're about 9K. I don't know, we'll make the 10. But it's way more than I was hoping for. I said 7K. Definitely beat that, so I'm happy. Oh look, we could make. Oh no, it's 98.3. I don't know why I'm thinking it was higher than that. We'll be shy about 500 ounces is all. $4K, wow, 4.4 and 4.9. Yeah, see, we're so close. All right, so 98. 619.8. So 9,456.8. So we're 544 ounces off. Something like that. That's just quick math. Let's take a look at the scoreboard. Where are we at now? 90. Oh yes, I forgot we gotta. But now, now we're 8K away from being top 10. I'll probably put at least 3K more in today. We'll see. I might probably gonna take a break though. I have been at this for about 6 hours today. Okay, max gold. 16th. Using is so much though. It's so much. Well, they're like 20K. If I put another 20K, we'd be about 12th place on the top 10 max gold. That wouldn't be bad either. And we got 2 days, so I mean, if I was to sit here and play with as much time as I think I've got today, tomorrow, and Sunday, we could hit it. We got lots of gold, and then we got all of this. I'd say each square is maybe 1.5 switches. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So like 16 switches, maybe 17 with what's also highlighted. Let me just see. I don't know. It's a lot of digging. But say 16, well, maybe 17 times about 800. It's only 13K that's left in there. So I don't have time to do another reset. This was that plus winter's coming. What do we got? 5 days to winter. If I keep playing and we get to winter, I probably will just stop in the winter, because we'll have enough before winter comes to actually break the scoreboard there. What do we need to like, what's 5th place look like? Oh, I did want seasonal gold. Okay, it's 131. Won't ever make that. But we could get to 7th, I bet. We don't have enough dirt to get much higher. Well, even that's going to be tough. Well, not tough. We could just, there's random dirt things we can, like that one wouldn't be too bad. These guys, yeah, see, these have plenty in that. Even if I just stuck them out, even now with the overburden on them, you could still get 3 or 4K out of all of that there. Maybe 2K. Because I would say, well, that much gold could still end up being a swap and a half. So you got 3, 3, and 3. That's 9. That's, yeah, 5, 6K. I don't know. What I do know is that's where I want to leave this episode for today. Like I said, I'm probably gonna take a break. Maybe I'll watch YouTube and see what new games are out there to be doing with. I've got a few games I also have to review because I've got some free keys from places, so you'll see that in the upcoming episodes or days. Yeah, I'm doing good here. The dirt was way back in this one, but, and you know, the digging it out really paid off. Like, I've had no trouble with any of this. It's just gone so smoothly. Like, the only thing that's going to speed this up any is to put a gas can down there, which I have an extra one. I should do that. Yeah. I think I'm going to leave it here for today. So thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, give it a like. If you're brand new, please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.